Alright, today's venue is the theater at Madison Square Garden. These are the ESPN work trucks.
Today we're going to do this. Aladdin's going to do a quick camera meeting. We have a rehearsal at 2 o'clock, 3 ring walk artists.
I need to take the music down for copyright purposes, so instead you get to hear me do a voiceover. I've done this job a handful of times, maybe 4 or 5 events throughout the US, and I'm not an employee of ESPN. I'm not a freelancer for ESPN. I contract for a third-party vendor, and I get continually asked, who do you know at ESPN to get this job? How are you here? Let me know. Can you bring me in? No, I cannot, because I am working for someone who has done the work to get this connection. And my whole value as a freelancer is based on who I know, who I've worked with, and who I have good experiences with.
Another one, because he really likes the lights and the colors that'll hit all the faces up here. Because you notice like the red and the blue, and they're going to shift. And he really likes that. It looks really good when it's all dark.
I love seeing these broadcast cameras, especially these beautiful, I'm assuming B4 lenses. This is a 4K one with some crazy reach. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 18 by 5.5. It's a lot of reach. And I have a B4 lens at home for my FX6, which is obviously completely wrong camera, but I'm gonna do a lot of testing with the lens that I have, because the telephoto end is absolutely ridiculous. It's just nowhere near as sharp as these G Master lenses. We're testing this shot. A fighter is going to arrive from the street, and we need a shot of him coming in with the Empire State Building in the background. The only problem is we're at the limits of our RF, sending our signal from outside all the way inside. So we're just running tests. How easy is it with a wired camera? Can we do it with this camera? A lot of troubleshooting. That way we know exactly what the game plan is when the time comes. As the nerd filming on the gimbal, it's really intense hearing these professional fighters hit pads 2 feet away from me. And you'll see the blinking no card icon in the left. That is because I forgot to put in the cards. Can you imagine? No, there is no cards. There's no internal recording. All of the signal goes via the wireless transmitter to the truck in the back, and they record everything on their end. This fighter is a little bit earlier on in the card, and he is getting a walkout with the shoulder cam guy, so he doesn't need us, and we are just holding tight, waiting for instructions to film an athlete coming in or wrapping their hands. We're just on call for the moment. And because of my vlogs, another filmmaker said he was going to be there and he was going to be following this fighter, and maybe I could see him there. We ended up meeting backstage. He even got a couple of clips of me that you'll see later. But it's just cool to be connected with this YouTube channel. I like sharing my jobs, my behind the scenes, the experiences I get, and it's cool when it can all connect. By the way, I will be having a new Orlando Filmmaker Meetup happening. I just got the details. It's been a while, so I'm happy to host another one. And I also love seeing all the different cameras in use. And this C300 is a pretty popular model for some reason when I come and do these events. They're not part of our broadcast, but it seems like a lot of people have them there, and they're usually running the 18-80. This guy was part of a documentary team who is going to do something for Amazon, so it was really cool to see him and his huge rig. I connected with him on Instagram too. Again, just trying to meet as many people as possible and, just see what their experience is like too, because everybody's doing cool new things. And this was actually very cool, as I got to have a quick second with Teofimo Lopez. Crowd went crazy for him. But now it's time for our shot. It is live, and this is the first of 3 fighter walkouts that we're doing. This is the main event. My camera's not really needed while the fight's going on, so I'm just waiting. We got some live photo editing and uploading happening. A wild Alexa 35 with the Ingenue EZ lenses and some good old fights in the stands. And then the show is over. All the fights have finished, but we are still on and rolling near the commission just to follow the fighter when they come out in case some story is unfolding. But everybody else is breaking down quickly, I might add. They are very professional. So once we get cleared, then we get to dig into some New York pizza. Now, this could have been an easy, chill travel day back, but I decided let's make it difficult. So I wrap ESPN at 2 a.m. and now I have to leave to arrive at the airport at 4:30 because I need to take a flight right back to Orlando to start my next job. So luckily, the Delta Sky Club opens at 5 a.m. And someone gave me a good idea. They said, since you talk about lounges so much, why don't you put out your referral code? That's a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. So my referral code is in the description. If you're thinking about getting access to all these lounges and the perks that these credit cards have, I'm a big fan of them. I'm putting the link in the description. You get 80,000 points. That's the same referral code bonus that I got when I signed up. And then you get all of the nice perks and benefits. But as soon as I land, I need to go literally straight to work. I don't know if it was just from walking around New York or the work day yesterday, but my left foot almost feels fractured, similar to when I've fractured it. It's so hard to walk. So at least I only have to do driving tomorrow and sitting at a tripod. It's actually not tomorrow, it's today. It's in a few hours, but it feels like tomorrow. This is gonna be so loud. It's a cold start after 4 days. It's really loud. If I leave right now, I get there at 3:56, 4 minutes before I'm supposed to be there. Tallahassee, 200 and something miles away. So I have to leave now.